Now you might think that this is a garage sale. Luckily, no. This is not a garage sale. As a matter of fact, what this is me prepping for the trip to the mountains. So we are actually taking our Street Fighter. So Diablo, unfortunately, you're gonna have to stay at home. But our Street Fighter is gonna have a little bit of fun. So what I wanted to do is go over the things that we need to take on a trip. So we went on a trip about a month and a half ago, and there was a lot of things that got overlooked and they got left behind. And there's some things that we really didn't need to bring. So I want to go over everything that you should bring on this trip. Okay, so to start with, a couple of necessities. So I'm going to start on the left and I'm going to work my way to the right. So obviously we're going to want to document this thing. So we're going to bring all of our camera equipment. I'm going to bring my GoPro. I'm actually using it right now. So I can't show it, but as you can see, I have extra batteries. I have some chargers and I have some mounting hardware, both for the handlebars. Now there's Insta360s, we've got the long stick, we've got a couple clamps. We're actually gonna use these on some of the other bikes. So we're also gonna have an Insta360 by itself. It's charged, it's got an invisible stick. Now here we've got our handlebar straps. Now these are soft, they're not going to damage your bike. I'm going to put a link to them in the description. It's definitely a great buy. Now also in your backpack you should have a small first aid kit. It's better to be prepared. So I love my Ducati branded OGO backpack. Now this one is zero drag and it's absolutely awesome. Don't forget your gloves. My friend Josh actually forgot his gloves. He was having, and he had to wear kind of a standard gloves. And trust me when I tell you, it gets cold. So on this trip, today it's April 10th. We're expecting some rain tomorrow, and the temperatures are going to dip down to 38 degrees. Now during the day, we should be somewhere in 50s and even into 60s. So this is why I always recommend to bring a Gator, something to protect your neck, Baklava to protect your helmet, obviously sunglasses. Don't forget your earplugs, super important. Tire pressure gauge, and also my helmet. Make sure that you have your communicators staying connected to the group. It's very important. As a matter of fact, for this trip I bought brand new Cardo unit. This is an Edge. I got it literally a week ago, specifically for this trip, just because everybody uses Cardo. So ching ching. Also don't forget to bring your helmet bag. I forgot that last time. And then right over here, Windex and some sort of a cloth to keep your visor clean. Also moving on to here, I've got my boots, riding boots, and then I also have these high tops. Now they're also riding high tops, and I love these things. So when I tell you guys that I am thrifty and I like saving money so I can ride more, so I can afford these bikes, I'm not being sponsored, I'm not making any money. Well, the way I do it is I buy things that are good quality but are inexpensive, and these things were $30. Absolutely phenomenal buy. I've had them for 6-7 months and I wear them all the time. They're phenomenal. So my Dainese Ducati jacket, I love this thing. It's well ventilated, plus the liner keeps you nice and warm. So again, I'll put a link to it in the description. And then my riding pants, I love these things mostly because they have the armor built in. You definitely are good to go there. Now be sure to always wear some undergarment gear, and I'm not talking about your undies. Everybody should wear those. You know, if you choose to go commando, well, that's your business, but I always wear these. Now these are phenomenal. They're called dry skin. If you get froggy and you decide to wear a racing suit, this is something that you should definitely have underneath. Now, last but not least, we're gonna have our bike pump. Now, somebody would say, Emil, are you going mountain biking? Well, I don't trust those electric ones, and you never know what the situation is going to be. Now, this thing, I can just give it one little pump, get my pressure exactly where I need to, and then my all trusty pressure gauge will get me tuned in. And as far as the pressures, we are going to be running slightly lower pressures. It's not quite the track, but the roads are very smooth, so we're gonna tune up our suspension. I'm gonna make it a little bit stiffer, and that should do it. There's a few additional things to remember. So obviously common sense will tell you that you need to bring underwear, socks, things like that, but also don't forget your toiletries. Don't forget your charger. I love this thing. It charges 3 things at once. So as long as you have a cord, which this one is a USB-C, and a block, it will charge your phone, your AirPods, and your watch at the same time. Bring your hat. Your hair is gonna get messy. You're gonna need it. Bring another shirt that you can wear after you get done riding, maybe another t-shirt or 2. Now this particular one is from the Dragon. I'm very proud of it. And also, don't forget your swim trunks. After all, we're going to the Smokies. We're staying in a cabin. There is a hot tub. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Now for your packing, be sure to stick all that you can inside of those boots to preserve the room. Obviously, all of this takes quite a bit. So, but I think we're ready to hit the road. So make sure to fill up your tank, that your bike gets topped off. Grab an extra ratchet straps just in case, and be safe out there. Now, what not to bring on the trip? I definitely don't recommend bringing the tracksuit. It's a little too cold. Leathers have a tendency they have a small operating window. So I typically get cold when it's, a little chilly, and then as soon as it starts getting warm, I guys start getting hot. So personally, I wouldn't recommend. That's kind of the one of the biggest things. They're bulky. They do take up a lot of room. Now, gas cans, not necessary. We are typically mapping up all of our routes ahead of time, and we are pretty good about stopping. As a matter of fact, these Ducatis are pretty thirsty, so you definitely have to stop every 100 miles, but that's kind of a good bathroom break, kind of a interval. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So if you have any comments, drop them right below. Be sure to like it, subscribe it, and keep the rubber side down. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for new videos.